Hey friends, I know today's the day to make your yellow t-shirts and you are all very curious on what they're even supposed to look like or how to make them. So here I am to show you and to explain to you how that's going to go. So first step, we need to figure out what tools we are going to need to make them. First, you need your yellow shirt. Your yellow shirt should have been in your bag that you picked up that Saturday. If you did not have a yellow t-shirt in your bag, that means you never had a yellow t-shirt brought to the school to begin with. So if you maybe have a blank shirt that your parents might allow you to use, talk to them. If not, don't worry about it. You will also need something like cardboard or paper or newspaper to stick in between the inside of your shirt so that it doesn't bleed through the other side. And then the last thing you need is Sharpies. Different colored Sharpies. You're going to need a black Sharpie and then any other colors that you want to use to make your shirt awesome. So what we're going to be doing is making cheetah print on our shirts. We're making African shirts and cheetahs live in Africa. So yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. All right, so first I have a little video that we're going to watch together to learn how to make cheetah print because first of all, I'm not an expert at cheetah print. I have cheetah print clothes, but I'm definitely not a cheetah print expert. So I found a lady that's going to teach us a little bit how to draw cheetah print. It's pretty cool. So let's watch that together. All right, let's see. All right, hopefully this works here for you.
Sharpie, and you're just going to start making some squiggly lines. And it kind of looks like the letter C. I'm just going to go back and kind of fill it in. So you're making some large kind of backward letter C's, forward letter C's. I'm just going in different directions. Make some large ones. And they're just kind of like circles connected together. Some of them you can do like this as well. And another one going back the other way to connect. And you're going to do this until the entire sheet is covered. You'll also, in between those, you'll put some small little spirally things, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And I saw several of these animal prints on Pinterest. And that gave me some ideas for how I wanted to do this. So I'm making these in all the different directions, make some smaller ones. You can make these as close together as you want or as far apart as you want. And so for me, I kind of want them not too close together, but I also want to have them far enough apart where it has a pattern, like each one has just a little bit of space in between it. And so I'm just continuing on with this. And I'm going to put like maybe one or two, I'll put about 3 of them here to kind of make my same animal print. And this is great. It doesn't look like much at first, but once you start actually seeing a pattern here, it gets a whole lot better. And then just remember, in between, just throw in one of these little squiggly things. I don't even know what to call it, but this will help also in your cheetah print. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So our print is all done now. And if you want, if this is not close enough for you, you can go in and fill in even more. It just depends on what you want. And notice I have a lot of shapes and sizes of shapes on here. We're going to now take our yellow marker and just kind of fill in the middle of these shapes. And that will give it a nice color and enhance our cheetah print. So we're just going inside of this just a little bit. We're not kind of going on the black, but we're kind of going right on the inside. And have fun with it. Be creative.
Okay, what do you think? Seems pretty easy, right? We are going to try this. It's a little bit easier for her because she's just doing it on paper. It might get a little tricky. You might have a little bit of a hard time on the fabric, but that's okay. Just try your best. If it doesn't turn out, it doesn't turn out. We're all trying this for our very first time. If it turns out awesome, then wear the shirt every day. It's totally up to you. And one thing before I forget, after you have your Sharpie on your shirt and all of your cheetah print is done, then your parents need to iron over the top of the Sharpie, and that will keep it from coming off in the wash. Even though Sharpie doesn't really come off, it'll keep it on the shirt so that it stays better. Okay, so first step, we are going to take our shirt. We're going to take our cardboard or our paper. We're going to stick it in the middle of the shirt so that we can start working. All right, get in there, little guy. Okay, so now I have a nice flat surface to work on. See how that's in there, nice and flat. So that's the part that I'm going to work on, and then you can move it around a little bit at a time when you need a new area to work on. You don't have to do the whole shirt. I'm just going to do a little bit on the front. You can even just do like a little pocket square on the front, whatever you choose. It's your shirt. You're not being graded on this. This is just something fun to do, and I can't wait to see pictures of you in your shirts. All right, I'm going to get started, and then I'll show you what I have so far. Here we go. Have fun. Okay, I've started mine. I decided that I didn't want to do the entire shirt. It sounded like a lot of work. So what I did to break up my sections was I drew hearts in different colors. So I did 4 different hearts on the front of my shirt, and I started in this heart here, and this heart is going to be one color, so it's kind of like a dark pink color. I've started with my black, and what I found when she was doing it on the paper, she was like squiggling. Well, on a shirt, it's very different. So you're just gonna kind of dab. So when you're doing the black part, just kind of dab it, and it's super simple. So here's mine so far inside of my pink heart. And inside of those, I'm going to color those pink. And then inside of my purple one, I'm going to color those ones purple, and then I've got green and I've got blue. So let's keep working. You guys are doing awesome. So just dab. You don't have to try and color or scribble on the shirt because the fabric moves and it gets a little crazy. So just kind of dab with the marker and it works perfectly, okay? So keep working. You got this. You're doing awesome. I'll come back with more on mine just a moment. Okay, so I've gone through and I've done all of the black marker in all of my hearts for the cheetah print. And next step is coloring all of them in to make them actually look like spots. Okay, so go ahead and pick your colors. You don't have to do yellow like the lady said in her video. So, because I mean, our shirt's yellow, so you wouldn't be able to see it. So pick some pretty colors, make it gorgeous. This is your shirt, remember. Do it how you want, make it pretty. Okay, so I have finished coloring in all of my spots. If you feel like you need extra spots once you've colored them all in, you feel like it doesn't look like cheetah print or something, add more spots, add more little squiggles. Do what you need to do to make it your shirt. So then when you're completely done, then you'll pull out that paper. Check out that awesome shirt. And maybe I'll post a picture of Abigail wearing this shirt because this is not my size shirt. And it's a good thing I had this cardboard in between the shirt, or else it would have bled through to the backside. Whew, good thing I did that. All right, guys, make sure your parents iron the shirt before they wash it so that the marker does not run and so that it stays where it's supposed to stay. And I can't wait to see you wearing your shirts. Bye, guys. Miss you.